Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are around the world. It's Queen Dalis in the building. How you doing today, Queen?
I'm good. I'm doing good. How about yourself?
Oh, I feel great. I feel amazing. Now, we're talking about you here today. How you feeling? You are competing in 3 weeks. How you feeling about that?
I'm feeling good. I'm looking forward to it. It kind of is like gonna bring everything I've done since I started this prep back in February all together. It's gonna like I'm gonna see like the fruits of my labor. So it's exciting to finally see.
Well, your story is really unique. You know how you came to join the team, right? How did you even find out about the team? How did you find out about the royal family?
I was working out with the Artemis program.
Yes.
And I saw you guys out in the corner doing your own little thing. And
Yes.
I'm looking at you guys. I'm like, that looks a little intense. I wouldn't want to be over there.
Yes.
And then after a while of working out with the Artemis program, I was like, maybe I need to do what they're doing because what they're doing looks like it's working. So that's when I reached out to Saya and I was like, I want to join. And he kind of told me like it's gonna be hard, and he gave me all the prerequisites, and it was like a lot, 3 paragraphs, and I'm just like, what did I get myself into?
Yes.
But then I was like, nothing else has been working, so something obviously needed to change.
Wow,
so,
wow, that is beautiful. And then back in February, you started the prep course, right? How was that journey for you in the prep course, like physically, mentally, and everything? How was that for you?
It was different, obviously, from what I was used to. I was calorie counting, the MyFitnessPal, and I would go to the gym and I would just like equipment hop because I really didn't have like a set program of what I would do. I'll walk in and I'll hit arms and I'm like, all right, let me do some legs, and then we finish it off with a Stairmaster, and I'm just like, this is my routine, but nothing was really changing. So when I finally got on a program with a meal plan and fitness, like an entire like workout routine, and I'm seeing the changes, and the only thing I can think of is like, I wish I had met him last year.
Wow.
That's all I could think about was I wish I had started this sooner.
Yes, yes. Wow, that is beautiful. And then, I remember we did your Atlas Spotlight, right? And, the changes, you were loving the progress then. And then from then to now, a whole different person, right? Yeah. Have you ever like looked back and just how far you've come? Like, what does that feeling, what is that feeling like to you?
I think of my confidence, like back then, I think I said like I didn't take pictures. I had no pictures at all with me and my son because I was so big, and I would crop myself. Like I'd crop my face out of pictures. Earlier when I first joined the program, I would take my check-in pictures and I would crop my face out.
Wow.
Because I was just so insecure. But now sometimes I'll share my check-in photos on my Instagram, which is something I would have never done before. And when I compare my check-in pictures now to when I first started, it's just like I could see the confidence. I'm smiling, full face, everything, and it gave me like a big confidence boost. So,
wow. So I mean, out of anything you could do, right? Why choose bodybuilding? Like you could just let me do this for myself, but why choose bodybuilding?
I saw the family aspect of everyone on the team.
Yes.
And everyone would just motivate each other. Everyone was there for each other, and everyone was on their own journey, but we were all on our own journey together. Everyone started from a bad place. Everyone started from things they were going through in life, but like everyone was here together, and that was kind of an environment I wanted to grow in. I could try to grow on my own, and I probably wouldn't get that far, but we're all doing it together, so it just makes it that much easier for everyone.
Yes, no, that is beautiful. You're absolutely right. And that is, what we're trying to preach together right here, right? We can go further as a team instead of, as an individual, right? So, one of the prerequisites, in the prep course is the journal entry, right? How has that played a significant role in your growth?
So there were some times in the prep where I would gain a pound, or I would not lose as much weight as I thought I would. And I would tell coach, and he would say, it's not about the actual weight. Redo your journal entry. And I would go back and I'll redo my journal entry, and I'll redo my self-image, and nothing in my self-image did I ever have anything about weight.
Yes.
It was just, I want to be fit. I want to be strong. I want to be like a model Marine, a model person, a model mom.
Yes.
And every time I redid that, I'm like, there's nothing about weight in here. There's nothing about weight.
Yes.
There's nothing about any of that. So
Yes.
me redoing it and me going back and redoing that very first journal entry helped me through so many plateaus that I was going through in the prep period, where I felt like I wasn't losing any weight, or if I felt like I wasn't making any progress.
Yes.
I just had to go back and re-look at it, because anywhere did I say that I wanted to be super skinny, super anything. Like I wanted to be strong. So the journal entries really helped when it was time for me to like go back and look back into that.
Yes, yes. No, you're absolutely right. You know, the weight is just numbers, right? But it's how you feel, how you look, right?
Yeah.
Thank you very much for sharing that. You know, you're out here today with your son. You know, he's right here. If anyone hears the noise in the background, you know, he's just busy. But how are you able to balance this lifestyle as a mom, Marine, you know, keep everything together and still want to do bodybuilding?
It takes a lot of, you gotta structure your day, but don't structure it too much. Earlier in the prep, my husband would help me out. You know, I would move my gym time and my training time towards the end of the night after him and my son fell asleep, so I could maximize that family time. And after he deployed, it got a little bit harder to manage that gym time, training, still trying to incorporate family time. So it just became finding a balance in your work-life schedule.
It's good.
It was mainly like just revamping your entire schedule. Wow. So I would go in the mornings, go during my lunches, and then I still have all that evening to have like that mommy son time, and then meal preps when he goes to sleep, and that's kind of just how I did it.
Wow, that has been relentless. You know, you have a goal, and that's part of the journal entry too, right?
Yes.
You structure everything around. This is beautiful. This is superhuman abilities right here. And then now, you know, going all the way to November 4th for your competition, the World Cup, right? What is that feeling like? Like, when you imagine yourself on stage, what do you feel? Like, what is that feeling like to you?
I feel like it's going to be like a big breath of fresh air. It's going to be like, it's going to be satisfying because, you know, you have the journal entries you go back to when you feel like you want to look back in your progress and you feel like you're not making it anywhere. You feel like you're not improving. November 4th for me is just going to be like the pinnacle of everything I've done this entire year. Every negative thought I've had, every doubt I had, it's kind of just going to bring it all together, and I'm going to be like, wow, this is what all that was for. Wow. All those late nights, early mornings, this is what it was for.
Wow, I can feel that emotion. I can tell you that, right? It is emancipating. Like, wow, I did this right here. Yeah. You know, that is beautiful. Thank you very much for sharing that. So before we go, is there any word of advice? You know, you look back to your journey from February to now, right? If you would go back to advise yourself last year, before you started this, what would that advice be?
Learn to love the process. Learn to love it. It's gonna suck and you're probably gonna hate it for a little bit, but when you look at where you started to where you are now, you kind of love it. And you're just, how I look at it is I just think of like, wow, where would I have been if I hadn't discovered this? Like, where would I have been if I hadn't discovered Deadly Fit Bodies? Like, I learned to love it because it was hard in the beginning, and it every now and then it still gets hard. Yes. But I love it for the fact of how it has got me to where I am now.
Wow. Right. Thank you very much for this. We can't wait to do the post-show interview. Like, you know, we're going to be cheering loud for you for this November 4th. It's going to, the feeling and everything to just see like the combination of everything you've worked for is going to be beautiful. But thank you very much for sharing, and we'll look forward to doing the post-show interview. All right.